Greetings, everybody. This is the Doctor. Welcome to a little bit of news and updates for videos on my channel, so you'll know what to expect in the coming week or weeks, or in fact months, and maybe even throughout this year, 2015. This is another Captain's Log, and I don't mean taking a bathroom break. That's my lame joke of the day. Okay, so basically, as you can see, I am on a very unique looking ship. This is a tiny little preview of what is to come as a Starship review. This is going to be an awesome ship. I cannot wait to show you. In fact, I will go ahead and a little bit later in this video go through some of the ships that I have lined up ready to review for you guys. Well, not ready, but they will be ready. And I'll show you the order I'm going to do, mostly the order I think I'm going to do. But before I begin, you will notice I have been putting up a ton of Metro 2033 videos this past week. The idea here is I want to finish that game. I am definitely near the end of that game now, and I'm posting videos like mad so that I can finish the game and just be done with it, because it's been a long time coming. I just need to finish that game. I don't like to leave any game unfinished on my channel, so I definitely want to finish that. So that's why you've seen a string of Metro 2033 redo videos. I'm going to get those published this week and then next week, and that'll be the end of those. And in the meantime, what I'm doing right now, as of the publishing of this video, I am at Comic-Con in Raleigh, North Carolina, and guess who is the big guest star speaker person coming to this Comic-Con? It is no other than, get ready, are you ready? Can you guess it? David Tennant. That's right, the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, will be at this Comic-Con, and I cannot wait to see his panel. He'll have, of course, a panel, and then he'll have, a signing where you can go get signatures and everything. That all costs money, of course, the signatures, but the panel is free, just the cost of getting into the convention, of course. And the last time that I went to a convention, I actually was in line for Matt Smith, and you know what? I missed it because the line was so long that by the time we got into the room, or by the time our group got near to the door, they closed the doors and said, "Room's full, no more people can come in." So I know that you have to get in these lines like way early. I'll probably be standing in line for 2 hours at least so that I can get into the room to see the panel for David Tennant. But I am highly looking forward to that. Doctor Who fans, David Tennant, I mean, come on. I have not seen any panels of his yet. I've never been in the same room with him. I'm kind of geeking out right now, and I'm not even there yet. But I will be there, and I'm going to be doing that this weekend. My little treat to myself. Of course, there's a million other things to do at Comic-Con. The exhibition hall. I'll definitely be getting me a Doctor Who t-shirt. I need one badly. Maybe a Star Trek shirt too. Who knows what. Of course, you've got cosplay contest, and all that's fun. Everybody's dressed up, and I love that. And just all the other panels that I'll be going to, from sci-fi and fantasy, TV or movie, just a whole lot of different people show up for this type of thing, and it's really fun to go to those panels. Now, this is not the big Comic-Con that's in San Diego. This is the smaller Comic-Con put on by Wizard World, and they travel around the United States, and every month they're in a different city. And it just so happens this month they're in a city that is close to me, that I'm able to travel to and spend a weekend at and just have a ball. So because of that, I will not be having a Star Trek Online Starship review this weekend, but let me bring up the calendar here. I will have my next Starship review next weekend, which is the 20th or 21st. So on the 20th or 21st, around that weekend, I will be posting my next Starship review. So expect that to come down the road. So also, other things I will be doing is, of course, continuing any new information that comes along with Star Trek Online. I'm sure many of you have already read about the Delta Recruits, which is going to be a limited time to basically roll a new character that will become this new kind of like Delta recruit that's going to have special traits and abilities and some kind of time traveling person that's going to give you a separate storyline in addition to the main storyline. Only drawback is you have to play or start a new character to do this, and it's only a limited time. But that is something that I will be making a specific news post about, and we can discuss that and all the pros and cons of that. I'll go into that in another video. Anything that comes down for Season 10, anything on Tribble I'll be covering. And of course, once Season 10 comes out, I will definitely be doing as many videos as I can to show you all the new content in Season 10. I'm looking forward to the revamp, the skill revamp. When that comes to Tribble, I will get that up on Tribble. So you will have a preview of that on Tribble. Let's see what else. I am going to be doing a new playthrough of Star Trek Online. I promised to do that last year. I am going to start it this year. I am waiting for Season 10 to come out, quite simply. If I start it now, things are just going to change again. There's going to be the Sector Space revamp and the skill revamp and this Delta recruit thing. So if I started it now, it would already be outdated. So I'm going to wait till Season 10 comes out, and then I will start a new Federation playthrough of this whole game. And in fact, I will do it on a free-to-play account. So I will not have veteran perks. I will not have lifetime perks. I will not have even subscriber perks. It'll all be free-to-play, so that I can hopefully offer some advice to free-to-play players on how to build a good character with the limitations that are under free-to-play. But I am looking forward to that. And I'll be starting on the Federation side. Don't know what career yet. Kind of leaning toward maybe tactical or engineering. Probably maybe tactical, because I already did engineering with Ensign Ricky. And I don't know yet what my theme will be, but I want to think up of a theme, a captain name, a ship name, maybe something that's not Doctor Who related for that run through. But I will start with the Federation, and then eventually, after Federation, I will continue with a new Romulan and a new KDF playthrough on that free-to-play account, so that I have basically an all-new, updated 2015 version of Star Trek Online Let's Play. I will not delete the old one from my site. You will still be able to view the old playthroughs as well, but these will be updated 2015 versions for new people coming into the game and that sort of thing. So that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be an ongoing 2015 kind of deal, because let's consider that each faction will probably take about 100 videos to cover. So that's like 300 videos for all three factions. So that's going to be an ongoing year thing, but I will start it when Season 10 comes out. When does Season 10 come out? Maybe around springtime, maybe the end of spring, maybe in the next couple of months. I'm guessing it's probably going to come out with this Delta recruit thing, maybe sometime along that same time. And the question really is, should I roll a Delta recruit at that time, or just a regular character? Because the Delta recruit is only a limited time thing, but that's my chance to get it, and I do want to try it out. So I don't know, but we'll talk about that a little bit in another video. What else? I will continue doing Starship reviews, not every weekend necessarily, but maybe every other weekend I will have a new ship review up. And I'm going to be focusing on ships that I want to get through first, like Intel ships. I want to get through all of those, and then the command ships. I know that a lot of people are saying command ships are awesome. Definitely want to get to the command ships. But before I can do that, I need to cover the Intel ships, because those came out last October. They came out first, and I need to get through them before I can get through the other ones. Otherwise, there is another game I'm going to be jumping into after Metro 2033. There's a new game that came out at the end of January called Dying Light. It's a survival horror kind of game dealing with zombies. And I have been playing a bit of the game, but I've stopped playing now, and I want to do an actual recording of it because I'm actually enjoying the game. I think it's a lot more fun than Dead Island was, and it's the kind of game where you can build up a character. You level the character, you put skills on the character, kind of build them how you want, and you get to design and modify weapons and make really cool weapons in the game. And it's an open world type game, so you're not just it's not just like a first-person shooter. It's an open-world game. You can kind of do whatever you want. There are many side quest missions as well. I'm having a lot of fun in the game, and I really want to do a recording of it. So I'm going to start that after I finish Metro. Then we'll do Dying Light in combination. I can really only have time to do one game at a time in combination with Star Trek Online. If I weren't doing anything with Star Trek Online, I could probably bang out 2 games at once. But I'm not able to do that because Star Trek Online honestly takes a lot of time. So it's because there's a lot more going on than just me recording videos in Star Trek Online. There's me spending a lot of time off camera grinding my characters to get them to where I need them to get to. Also, for getting new ships, you have to grind the Starship Mastery now, either 4 or 5 levels. You have to, of course, make sure your characters are level 60. That's a big grind in itself. There's getting the gear and upgrading the gear. Upgrading everything to Mark 14 is a lengthy and expensive process. So there's a lot that goes on off camera you guys don't see that I have to do in Star Trek Online so that I can record things like ship reviews and stuff, because it just takes a lot of time to get that stuff ready. So just kind of keep that in mind. I will be bringing more stuff. It just takes a lot of time. So I'm going to do Dying Light in combination with Star Trek moving on. And then I will do that playthrough of Star Trek Online as the 10th season, once the 10th season is released. I think now at this time, why don't I give you guys a little preview of some ship reviews I've got working. This is actually the Hazari vessel. If you could tell what this was from the bridge, I think it's a very unique looking bridge. Let's see, let's leave ship interior. We'll go into space. I'm not going to show you the build on these yet because the build is a work in progress right now. But let's go up to the ships and I will show you them in space. So this is the first one that I'm going to have, not this weekend, but next weekend. And this is the Hazari Destroyer, Tier 6. I love the looks of this. The design is incredible. Just a fun ship. I can do a lot of damage with this. I'm nearing 20k DPS on this thing right now. It is powerful. It is awesome. It is just a really, really nice ship. So expect a review on the Hazari first once I get it finished. Next, let me change characters. And we'll go to my engineer and I will show you this ship. Let's go to space. I have equipped this is the brand new Kabali Samsar. So this is the engineering centric Samsar. I have on it right now, I grinded all of the Kobali parts from the special featured episode mission. So that means I have the deflector, the engine, the shield, and the warp core, all Kobali on it. So that'll be fun, something that I'm looking forward to finishing and testing out. This is not a finished build of it, but I do have all that stuff on it, and I will be doing a review of the Samsar. Again, another Tier 6 ship. Looking forward to that. I have actually been able to get a lot of damage out of the ship. I know cruisers typically don't, but I'm going to show you a build that, honestly, there's a way that you can get a lot of damage out of a cruiser like this. So that will be cool. That's coming. Let's see what else. I don't have it equipped right now, but another ship that I will be getting, and let's go to ships Tier 6, is, where is it? Yes, the Pathfinder long-range science vessel. This will probably be my next science vessel I do that I'm going to get. This is basically the Tier 6 version Voyager in a way, in a sense. But I am looking forward to getting that and playing around with it. The Guardian is still a ship that I want to get. That'll be another cruiser I do. And of course, the 2 remaining Intel ships I have left, the Phantom Intel and then the Eclipse Intel cruiser. Those are the 2 Intel ships I have left. Once I get past these Intel ships, then I will get into the command ships. Definitely looking at getting into these command ships. I've heard they are a lot of fun and their abilities are really cool, and I cannot wait to try them myself. I don't have them yet, but eventually I will. And some other ships, I haven't done a lot of KDF or Romulan ships, and I realize that. My KDF character right now is only level 50, so I need to grind her to level 60 before I can even do any KDF ship reviews on her. And I have another character who's also level 50, and then I have another KDF character who is like not even halfway leveled up yet. So I need to do some work on my KDF characters before they're able to review KDF ships, but I do have in mind to do that. That is something that I want to do. Again, it just takes time to do all that grinding. There is a Romulan ship, because there are Romulan ships I want to do reviews of as well. I only have one Romulan character at the moment, and he's Science. So I'm a bit limited in the types of ships I would want to put on my Science character. I do need to create a couple more Romulans, to be honest with you, so that I can do some more Romulan ship reviews. He's only 51, as you can see, so again, I need to get him to 60 before he can do a ship review. But let me show you what I have put on him right now is going to level with me through 60. This is the ship I'm going to use, and I'll do a review of it once I get to level 60. This is the Fleet Hanam. This is the Romulan Fleet Hanam, but upgraded to Tier 5U. So it's a Fleet Hanam Tier 5U. So that should be pretty powerful. Fleet version, which is already pretty powerful for a Tier 5 ship, Tier 5 fleet. And then, of course, upgraded to Tier 5U. It's not Tier 6, but it is something I was able to get, and I was really looking forward to get, because it is kind of science heavy, and this character is science, and it's pretty much the only science heavy type ship at the time when I got this that there was on the Romulan faction. So that's why I got the ship, is because it's basically science heavy. But yeah, Fleet Hanam Tier 5U. I don't have the masteries maxed yet in it. And of course, I'm only level 51, so I need to do some work there. But once I get this one finished, then that's going to be an awesome review. I cannot wait to do. And of course, there are other Tier 6... I keep going to the wrong thing. There are other Tier 6 Romulan ships, I believe. Yeah, there's that one. Well, that's not Tier 6, is it? Well, I guess it is Tier 6. Okay, yeah. And of course, you got the Command Romulan ships, which I think are just exceptional looking. I really like the looks of some of these Command Romulan ships. But I'm not quite there yet. And yeah, so KDF and Romulan, I know that I haven't done a whole lot of that, but I will be getting into that. Again, I want to get the Federation Intel ships done first. Then I can get into command ships and get some of my other characters leveled up and start working on that. But ship reviews will always be a continuing thing. I may not be able to bring one to you every single weekend, but you can expect maybe 2 ship reviews a month at the least. I'm going to say 2 ship reviews a month every other weekend. And I'm going to keep that up, but not this weekend, just simply because I'm so busy on many other things. But next weekend, I'll have that other Hazari ship ready to go. And let's see, beyond that, I mean, yeah, I'll just continue doing Star Trek Online stuff for as long as the game is alive. And this whole Delta Recruit thing, I guess I'll start a Delta Recruit. Probably will just go ahead and do the playthrough on that, because that's going to be the new thing and something to try. And I don't know, I'm kind of iffy though, but at the same time, I want to try it, and I want to have Delta Recruit characters myself. But then once that whole thing dies out, or the after the months are out on it, I mean, it's only a limited time. Once it's over, then every character you create after that's just going to be a normal character. So maybe I won't. I don't know. I think maybe, but for my personal account, I think for this account, I will roll some new characters that I'll start with. I may not finish them, but I will start the Delta Recruit thing so that at least it's their Delta Recruit characters. I don't know. I find the whole thing kind of confusing really right now until I find out more about it. Maybe as more information becomes available, we will figure out what all that's about. Anyway, I'm definitely looking forward to Season 10 and the changes coming for Season 10. And again, I'm just going to wait to do my playthrough for Star Trek Online until Season 10 comes out. It just makes sense to wait for that. But in the meantime, I will bring you all the information I can about Season 10, anything that's on Tribble that they update, any news. And then when Season 10 is out, we will cover all the new content in Season 10. And let's see what else. Ship reviews, and again, I'll be doing Dying Light after Metro. That's about all I got. I'm going to have fun this weekend. I cannot wait. I'm recording this video, of course, before the weekend, but by the time I publish this, by the time you guys see this video, I shall be at Comic-Con in the presence of David Tennant. All the ladies can go squee. Yes, it will be fun. I cannot wait. Anyway. Well, that's going to wrap it up for now, and just thank you all for watching these videos. I'm getting very close to 10K subscribers, which, I mean, to be honest with you guys, never thought I would reach, and of course hoped and wanted to, but I mean, wow, I'm so thankful for all the views and anybody who watches my videos. I mean, I know I'm not the best presenter or YouTuber out there in the world, but I bring it to you real, I guess. I bring it to you in the best way I can, and that's it. That's me. I'm not out there to scream and yell at my microphone and make a mockery of things. I'm just here to, present a nice game that I enjoy called Star Trek Online, and other games that I enjoy playing as well that I just find fun. And I'm just going to play those games, and I'm going to have fun and record it. And if you want to continue watching them, well, there you go. You can, and I appreciate it if you do. So that's cool and everything. This ship, you will not believe how large this ship actually is. If I bring this ship close to another ship, it doesn't look like, or you don't think it would be a large ship. Like, here's the Galaxy, but look how big my ship is compared to the Galaxy X. My ship is bigger than the Galaxy X. This ship is like the size of a scimitar. No joke. That's how large this ship is. Look at that. There's the size of a Galaxy, and here's my Hanam. I mean, this Hanam is the size of a scimitar. It is a gigantic ship, and you don't think about that. You don't think that it is, but it is. It's a science ship, and it's giganormous for a ship, and that's why it moves so slow. A lot of people complain that it moves slow. Well, it does because it's a ginormous ship. The size of it, I never realize how big it actually is until I park it next to other ships. Then I realize that it's bigger than everything else. Anyway, I'd really gotten off topic now. Well, thank you all for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one.